So in this video, we're going to go over how to make a super easy and efficient iron farm which looks just like this. The build itself probably only takes about 5 minutes, with the hardest part being getting the villagers up to their beds and the zombie into the composter. I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, check out my other tutorials and videos and subscribe if you enjoy. This is probably my favorite iron farm to build, because you can see how simple and easy it is to make, with not a lot of resources used in it, which I'll show soon. So this build just works off these 3 villagers and zombie to kill iron golems in the pool of lava right here, so you can just retrieve the items from a chest like this in the end. The items you're going to want to make this simple build are all in this chest. You're going to want 8 signs, 8 slabs, a chest, a hopper, 3 glass blocks, a trapdoor, a composter, or a cauldron, 3 beds, find 3 villagers and a zombie, 1 lava bucket, 2 buckets of water for an infinite source, a piece of stone or cobble, and a button. You're also going to want just a bunch of temporary building blocks. You're going to want to start off this build by building up 5 blocks with your temporary blocks. You're going to then put a bed right on top, and then build out with your temporary blocks once again, 1 out and 1 up on each side of the bed, and then place another bed down. I'm just going to now get rid of all the temporary blocks I just placed down. So now we're just going to build the cage for the villagers. You can place a temporary block on this bed, and we'll just make the front with 3 glass like this. To finish it off, we can place some slabs like this with 2 on each side of the corners, and 3 on the opposite side of the glass blocks. You can now just place 3 slabs down under the middle here, break the middle 2, place 1 on top of the bottom one, and break the bottom. If we really quickly go into villager POV mode, you can see that we can't escape if we're just jumping around on the beds from any of the sides. I'm just going to use spawn eggs to spawn in my villagers, but how you want to get them up otherwise in survival is by using either boats or minecarts. So next up, we're just going to set up the holding area for the zombie. Just line yourself up with a middle glass block and go to ground level, breaking 1 block down. Now just turn around and break a 3x3 square away from the villagers. Now using temporary blocks, build 4 high from the middle and place a composter on the top. Keep using the temp blocks to build 1 out and 2 up, so you can place a trap door right on top of the composter at the top section of the second block. We're going to shift click a button right on top of the trap door and then place a solid block like stone right on top so the zombie doesn't burn. Here's what the zombie trap should look like so far. Now I'm just going to quickly show you how you would actually get your zombie into the trap, as I just used a spawn egg. I just built a staircase to the trapdoor, and then you can just place another trapdoor here to keep the zombie the correct distance away. You'd break the stone obviously and let the zombie try to attack the villagers, and then open the trapdoor to make the zombie fall into the cauldron, making sure to quickly close it and place the button on top as well as the stone. So now we're going to work on our death hole for the iron golems. You just want to go back to the 3x3 hole you made, and just dig down 2 blocks for each block in the 3x3. At any corner of the 3x3, I just broke 2 more blocks and placed a chest down. To make sure I could access this chest, I just went 2 blocks over and broke 4 blocks, and then just broke a block in the middle to make sure I could access the chest to get my iron. After lining everything up, just place a hopper facing into the chest so the iron can get funneled, and a water source block on the opposite side of the square to push all the iron into the hopper. We're going to now have to set up our signs so that the water and lava flows like we want. On each side, break a block out from the middle so it looks like this. Now just place a sign below each of these holes so you end up placing 4 signs. For this next part, you just want to place a sign above each of these signs, and I found it to be easiest by placing it like I did at an angle. The angle or orientation of the sign shouldn't really matter that much. Now you just want to go down and shift place a sign against another sign. We can just go above and place the lava on this newly placed sign now. As you can see, the lava is held in place with all the signs, and the signs will be useful to contain water flow too. The iron golem is just gonna show us how the lava is great at killing it real fast too. For a water placement, you just want to look at the outer hole and place a block on the 4th block away from it. You can just place your water source against this block, and you want to do it on all of the sides. As you can see, the water flows to the hole, but not any further because of all of the signs. I made the mistake of not covering up this hole, so the water wanted to flow into it. So I would recommend not having any holes nearby so the water only flows to the middle from the block. So guys, that was actually it for the build. It took me less than 5 minutes, and I'll just show you some examples of it working while I keep talking. If you have any questions for this build or any future suggestions on builds, put them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, like and subscribe if you found this tutorial helpful.